ex-Prime Minister, Mr. S.D. Govt ji, Honorable Thiru M.K. Stalin ji, Kanimoi ji, Dayanidhi Maran ji, A. Raja ji, D. Shiva ji, my colleague and Member of Parliament, Sri Sanjay Singh ji, Aam Aadmi Party, Tamil Nadu Convener, Basigaran ji, Derek O'Brien ji, Mr. Y.S. Chaudhary of TDP, Mr. Khadir Mohiddin ji, Praful Patel ji, Sudhakar Reddy ji of CPI, D. Raja ji, Sri Sitaram Yechuri ji, Honorable Member of Parliament, V. Narayana Swamy ji, Honorable CM of Puducherry, Honorable Nitish Kumar ji, CM Bihar, Farooq Abdullah ji, Sri K.C. Tyagi ji, Nitin Gadkari ji has just gone, Ghulam Nabi Azad ji, and beloved people of Tamil Nadu, I bring to you affection and love of my party, my national convener, Sri Arvind Kejriwal ji, who has categorically told me to convey to all of you that he was all ready to come, but because father-in-law of his sister expired, that's why I couldn't come. But he has sent through me the deepest condolences and respects to Dr. Kalangar ji and his followers and cadre of DMK. In the words of Dr. Kalangar ji, Ojan Perapa, Vanakkam. Today, we are sitting here in the memory of one of the tallest leader of Indian politics, Dr. Kalangar ji, who traveled through one domain to the other, the kind of journey he had had for 80 long years, from cinema to politics, and the kind of works which he did in his lifetime is inspirational to one and all. My dear friends, we are so fortunate to have witnessed the works of such a tall leader. His life, the kind of works which he did, because this dais is being said by today, Honorable CM Puducherry, his one facet for his fight, which was to do away with the office of governor. He had, once upon a time, had advocated that governor post is of no use. So I want to say to one and all that Honorable CM Puducherry and we as Delhi State Party and people in power in Delhi would have been fortunate had this governor post been done away with. So I want to pay special regards and thankfulness to him for having said so in the past. My dear friends, he has many firsts to his credit. In fact, speakers before me talked at length about his works and what kind of contribution he did to Indian politics. But there are few to be mentioned categorically. His works for rights for minorities. He was the first in Indian politics to talk about rights for minorities. He was first to talk about equal rights for women. He was first to talk about self-respect movement he had started. In fact, there are another first, which possibly many of us may not be knowing, though there are many senior politicians sitting on the dais. He is the first who advocated and who got this right to chief ministers of different states that they can also hoist Indian flag on 15th of August. Such a right was not available to chief ministers. So this is, all of us need to be grateful to this tall leader of Tamil Nadu, as many of our previous speakers said. His contributions go much beyond to Tamil Nadu. In a truer sense, he is a true son of Bharat Mata. And if you look at the kind of traditional politics of traditional cultural heritage of Tamil Nadu. The works, the legacy of Thiruvalluvar, the legacy of Periyar, the legacy of Annadurai, which was running through our Dr. Kalaimurai. It was through his books, through his talks, through his works, he was able to live the legacy of Periyar, the legacy of Annadurai, the legacy of Thiruvalluvar. Now this big responsibility has come to Stalin ji. He has to stand for that kind of responsibility. May all of us need to wish him good luck. And from my own party, from my own national leader, from my colleagues sitting on the dais, Sanjay Singh ji, I want to convey to him our heartiest congratulations and good wishes for this great responsibility. More so because I want to just add this fact for sure. Many of us believe that there's dynasty politics. Many of us have seen dynasty politics coming through sons and so on and so forth. But when I read about Stalin's life, I want to say he has become president of DMK not because he's son of Dr. Kalaimurai. He deserves it. He's worked very hard. His struggle in this party and his struggle for Tamil Nadu, his struggle for people of Tamil Nadu has been phenomenal. We draw inspiration from you, sir. As Nitin Gadkari ji said, that both the houses were adjourned. I also want to convey to people of Tamil Nadu, Delhi Legislative Assembly was also adjourned in his honor on that day. Delhi Assembly was also adjourned in the honor of Dr. Kalaimurai on that day. And I want to support what Praful Patel ji said from the dais today, that person of his eminence, person of his stature, person of his contribution must be accorded Bharat Ratna. My party and myself and my colleague, all of us support that. My dear friends, this is a time when in today's era we have been talking about rights of the states, we have been seeing now and then, and the credit goes to Dr. Kalaimurai ji for having fought for state federalism and states' rights, a state's autonomy. His great life, a major part of his life, was also full for fights for state autonomy and federalism. He fought tooth and nail for federal structure to be maintained and to be retained. He fought tooth and nail against the center's interference in the state's politics and the state's affairs. With these words, and because it's a very emotional moment for people of DMK, it is a very emotional moment for the cadre of DMK, it's an emotional moment for people of Tamil Nadu. I, from Delhi, want to assure you, in your fight for state autonomy, in your fight for people's rights, your fight for those rights which have yet not been realized, Aam Aadmi Party would continue to be fighting with you. With these words, I want to end my brief speech, brief fondful memory of Dr. Kalaimurai ji. I want to say, Vanakkam and Nandri.